Hey everyone, welcome back. Countless here, and today we're back in the survival world again for another episode. And as you can see, things have changed a bit. I'm not standing on a bridge made of cobblestone. Instead, it looks a little better. It's like an arched stone thing with glowstone. But this isn't the only thing that's changed. In fact, this is kind of insignificant. Oh gosh, I butchered that. Insignificant, I guess, compared to this. Well, sort of insignificant. Anyway. Yes, as you can see, there's a giant hole right here. A rather large hole. And then there is a rather large tunnel. And if you go to the end of this rather large tunnel, there's a rather tall hole. And you might be wondering what this is all about. And you might know if you watched my update video that I put out like 2 weeks ago. And that's because I'm starting my base. And basically my base is just going to be spread throughout the mountain. This whole mountain area. And this is basically just going to be a way to get up. Opposed to taking a big long trail that goes in between the mountains and around and then up and then takes a ski lift. And I mean, you still have to take the ski lift. You'll come out about at the top of this mountain, and then you'll have to take the ski lift all the way to my house there. Anyway, so this is gonna be a very time-lapsey episode. We're gonna be doing tons of time lapses. I have a really cool redstone door that I actually built a long time ago. Oh, a long time ago, a few months ago. Actually, this base idea I've had in my mind since February, and then I realized that the entrance was way too big for this mountain. Basically what had happened, where I got the inspiration, was my friends and I, we did a Lord of the Rings and Hobbit marathon, and I really wanted to make like a castle sort of entrance inside the mountain like this, like the one they had in the movie. But I made one and it was just way too big, so I made one that was a lot smaller. Okay, that's an over exaggeration. It's probably about half the size, but and this is more of like not as much of a castle, but more of like, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically there are two pillars on each side and a walkway, and then there's a door. And that's basically it. The old one was like tall and had like two towers on the sides. But I kind of like the newer one. But what hasn't changed is that I'm going to build a bridge here, and that's going to be the hallway, and that's going to be the elevator up to the top, the one in the very back. Alright, so we're just going to go with the time lapses, because I'm going to be trying to get as much progress done in this episode as I possibly can. So it might be a little longer, maybe not. If I feel like I want to try to get everything in this episode, I might make it a longer episode. But anyway, I'll stop talking because I've already wasted 3 minutes. So let's get on with these time lapses, and we're gonna start with the bridge. Actually, before we start with that, I was in the middle of telling you guys about the door, and then I started talking about the design, and I got distracted, and I forgot. I tend to do that a lot. I start talking about something, and then I'm like, oh wait, sheep's eating grass up there. I'm like, oh wait, I need to tell you this other thing, and then I forget to finish telling you the first thing. So anyway, yeah, all my friends will know that I do this a lot. So the door I designed a long time ago, a few months ago, and I really liked it. Problem was, it was really big. So the other day, I realized, well, I didn't realize. I was kind of like, I want to cut down on materials for this. And so I decided to make it smaller. And for like the past week, I've been working on the new door design, and it also looks a lot better when it's open and closed, just because of the design of the actual aesthetics of the door. It looks better on the new version of the door rather than the old version. And so I mined out this hole for the old version, which is actually much taller. It's the same size width-wise and length-wise, but it's a lot. It's like probably half the height. And that's convenient. But as I was saying a minute ago, I might make this a longer episode. I probably won't, because I want to get some resources. So I'll probably like start it and then split it and maybe make an iron farm. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might make the iron farm in a few episodes, but let's get on with this time lapse, shall we?
go.
Invincible.
Alright, and we are back, and I finished the bridge. That only took like 25 minutes. That time lapse is probably the longest one I did, although I did run out of wood in the middle of it. So yeah, it's gonna be split in two, and I just realized I forgot to do something, and I'll quickly do that on camera just because. And that's, as you can see, I have this pattern going on, and it just kind of stops the water, because I don't want the slabs breaking up the water. So what I forgot to do was I was just gonna place some blocks underneath, like that. No, you know, I think I'm just gonna go for the wood, but I don't have the wood to do that right now. Like logs, actually. Do I want to use just regular planks? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the logs. Although, I don't know. You know what? We'll just see later. I shouldn't be in the water. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that time lapse is going to be like 10 minutes long, almost. But I kind of don't know what to do because we're already like halfway through the episode, and I'm not sure if I have the materials to build the door at the moment. But yeah, I'll be back, and I guess we'll get started with something else. And so yeah, see you then. Okay, so I hadn't really realized, but we're actually like almost done with the episode right now. We're currently sitting at 17.5 minutes. I was just editing, doing a little bit of video editing, but anyway. So I've done the setup for the door off camera, and we'll be working on this probably in 2 episodes. So my plan for next episode is to actually build iron farms. I'm doing a little bit of preparation for that. So yeah. So I don't really know what to do for these next like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna be working in there next episode. I guess I'll go up and show you what I did over in the House Island place on the top of Mount Misty Peak, I believe it is. Man, it's been so long I can't even remember the name of the mountain I'm living on. That's unfortunate. That's what the signs are for. So, if we just come up here, because I didn't bring my horse along, which probably would have been useful. So, yeah, I really need to get the elevator set up. Oh gosh, get up, thank you. Yeah, I need to get the elevator set up, but I'm doing one of the minecart elevators where you right click into the one above you. And yeah, I need a lot of iron for that. Well, a lot. I mean, maybe like a stack or something, but I haven't done like really that much mining recently, so I'm running pretty low on iron. So yeah, that would not be a good idea to do right now, especially considering I have to make the door and everything, and so I think it would just be better if we take a break from the base and work on the iron farms, and then get some iron, and then resume base work. But basically this is what I did, and I added this path right here, and this goes around over to this wheat, carrot, and potato farm thing, nano farm I believe they're called. This one's my Impulse SV, and it's really, really cool. It uses, instead of using pistons to break the block, to break the plant when you put it here, it uses light levels, and then it will get updated by these, like that. Oh, lag spike. Alright, anyway, let me show you how this works. So, I have 36 carrots right now. Just hold right click, I'll start getting more and more and more and more. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's where I've been getting all my food supplies recently. I got some stuff in here. Eventually we'll put a chicken farm up here, because that one's fully automatic and doesn't use bone meal. But I do have a skeleton farm, and I think I'm going to have to restock this soon. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah. I mainly built this just because I have the skeleton farm. Honestly, skeleton farms are probably the most skeleton dungeons are probably the most useful. I think zombie dungeons maybe are the least useful. Spiders farms are good for getting string for like bows and tripwire and stuff like that. Anyway, I think I'm just about out of time. Yeah, okay. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode where we started building the base. I look forward to doing more and building Iron Farm next episode. Except for the part about getting the villagers. I'm not looking forward to that. That's never fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.